This is the Revolution FX Strategy speaking, and this is yet another time for our weekly recap. And as you can see, we started our trading on the 3rd, and our first signal was a German 30, of which we had to cut loss due to the fundamentals not supporting our technical analysis. Okay, and then as you can see, the technical analysis supported a buy when we were expecting a sell. Okay, so went again on the 4th with the German 30 buy. As you can see here, we were anticipating a buy because, as you can see, based on this pattern, the market has been very bearish, and then in the process of being bearish, it has been establishing these resistance levels and then turning them into support. So here we're expecting the market from 14964.3 to actually retrace all the way back so that it can go and retest that support and establish it before continuing with a bullish, a bearish move. Okay, so this is where we took our entry. As you can see, after we took our entry, the market started rejecting that area. Okay, so after rejecting, and as you can see, it is going all the way now into profit. It is going in good profit, and the same thing, as you can see, it is following the analysis, and here it was deep in profit. So we had to take off a few layers and move the stop loss to break even. Okay, and then another signal, that was a USD JPY sell. Okay, this one was based on a lot of confirmation. So even though we were no longer trading currencies, but there were a lot of confirmations not to take this trade, so we had to take it. Okay, and here we processed some withdrawal. As you can see, some withdrawal there, and then as expected, USD JPY fell because we had a lot of confirmations on this trade. Okay, so as you can see, we have got a higher low, a higher high, and then we've got a lower high and a lower low, forming a Quasimodo pattern, and then we've got a resistance turned support. Okay, on top of that, we've got, so these are the list of the confirmations that I had to write down. Trend exhaustion on H4, double top, bearish engulfing on the right leg, trend line breach and retest, bearish Quasimodo pattern, resistance 10 support, USD correlation at 80%, and JPY correlation at 90%. Okay, so these ones are the results of the students. As you can see, because from the signal, they made some good profit here. Okay, and this one here is a graduate who is trading his own analysis on gold. Okay, and then as you can see, all these, they are trading their own analysis on gold. You see, so that is why it is very important now that when you have mastered this strategy, you don't have to be following anyone to give you signals. You analyze the market by yourself, and then you make money by yourself. So here was a re-entry again after the market went all the way back again to the entry zone. So we did another entry, and then the market fell again. Okay, so here we've got the results from the students. As you can see, they are flipping these small accounts into big accounts and doubling all these accounts. Okay, as you can see, this is very impressive. This is NASDAQ, and here $37 with $382 floating loss. So it is not about how much money you have on your account, it is about the skill. So once you get the skill and master the skill, money, it must of necessity follow you. And then you have to always make sure that your psychology is very strong. And then the only thing that makes your psychology to be very strong is continuous repetition, continuous practicing in the market. And then if you're trading a live account and then you lose your money, in the process of losing that money, you must come out with a lesson. But if you lose your money and do not come out with a lesson, then you are just gambling. Because the more your mind is exposed to this pressure consistently and incessantly, eventually it becomes immune to all this. Now you start trading with with the ability of actually shutting your emotions.